Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for all Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces, okay? For the week of July the 5th through the 11th. We have a lot of cards to get through. So, as we have done before, we're going to utilize the Sacred Geometry deck to give you the base of the reading, and we will take a passage from it at the end. Should you want to take support of an activation, okay? The energies right now are very, very high, and they're going to continue to be so for another probably 60 days. So I enjoy doing this in this fashion to allow individuals to have it broken down week by week. So what we have here is the tetrahedron, which is asking you to take action. Okay, it's card 18, which reduces down to a 9, which means that you're at the end of something old, and it's time for you to start something new. You're about ready to graduate in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out 2 additional cards. I am going to bring out the Earth Magic deck, but I also want to introduce the Gateway deck to you guys for additional messages that would support what's going on for you, Pisces, okay? So, all right, Pisces. I do have my box fan blowing in the background. It's very warm here, so I hope that it's not impacting your ability to hear. Look at this. Look at this. So what we have here is awakening ancient wisdom. There's a deep inner knowing. A deep inner knowing is emerging within me, encouraging you to take action. And then the additional message here at the front is from our Earth Magic deck. Okay? So astrologically this week we have a lot going on. We have the beginning of the 7-7 portal that it's actually going to start on Monday with the Taurus sign moving into the balsamic moon. So security is going to be a concern for many different people. Stone people, vigilance, continuing to do the thing, right? But taking the action in order to do the thing. That is the message that we have here, Pisces. All right? So let's go ahead and see what all of this information means together. Let's just move this little guy down. And the other thing that's important to understand is that when it comes to your security, whether it's being secure in your home, being secure in a job, or just being secure within your own skin, that's extremely important. And that's all about root chakra in a sense, right? Knowing that you're secure so that you can take action. But there's a lot of sensitivity that's going to be happening with people right now, especially with your gifts enhancing. You are going to experience a lot of crazy dreams. Make sure that you've got that pen and paper out in order to take advantage of the information that's coming with those dreams. It's going to be an awesome type of situation. Now, I am introducing a different deck to you guys during the remainder of the month of July. This is my in-between tarot deck. And it's basically like 2 tarot cards in one because there's this cusp. They're at the middle of this turn. And so these cards are the best representation rather than having 15,000 cards show up on the, on the table here. So, as we continue to traverse the week, when we get to Wednesday the 7th, that is the beginning of the actual portal itself. So that 7-7 day is an auspicious day. It's an awesome time to really finish up any projects that you have going on. If you happen to have Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, or Virgo somewhere in your chart, then this reading is definitely for you. There are a lot of transitions that are going to be happening on this particular day. That Wednesday, Thursday energy is really going to be the culmination of this this portal actually opening itself up. Okay, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then of course you guys know on Friday we actually have the new moon in Cancer, which is an awesome time at that point to really begin new ventures. Okay, then on Sunday we actually have Mercury going into the sign of Cancer, which is going to be a source of great inspiration for a lot of people. Now, you did get 2 bonus cards on this Sunday. So the bottom of the deck that we have here is the world. It's kind of finishing its cycle, allowing this Fool to now start his new journey on this wheel. So like I said, you're at a 9 cycle, which is perfect for how the world is trying to show up, saying that you're almost at the end of this old situation, this old cycle, this old way of being, in a sense, allowing this Fool energy, this Neptunian energy to kind of come through and support you. So I'm going to put this little card right here so that you can have a little bit more visual on that. And I'm going to move this off to the side. Okay, so Monday's energy, Pisces. What we have here is the Page of Wands now transitioning into the Knight of Wands. So the Page of Wands comes through with this extremely passionate idea. You've got this spark that's within you. You can, again, like I said, there's some graduation that's going on in here for you in some way, shape, or form. And now, as you're graduating from the Page of Wands into the Knight of Wands energy, now that Knight is really ready to go. There's a message that you want to get across, or there's a message that really wants to come in for you, okay? On this Tuesday energy, what we have is the energy of the 5 of Wands transitioning into the 6 of Wands. So this is a recognition of hard battles and hard areas that you've had to get through, conflicts, challenges, could be a little bit of light competition, any of those different types of things. But now becoming the victor in whatever that is, this wand energy, this fire passion energy is great. So being presented with this laurel wreath with the 6 of Wands, meaning you have deserved and earned all of the new things that are coming to you, okay? When we get to this Wednesday, this portal day, which is a 10-day universal, okay? Just want to make sure that you guys get that. That's that world energy that pops back through. We're going from the position of the King of Swords, transferring his knowledge now into the Page of Swords in order to deliver this message. It's also highly likely that there will be some messaging that is actually coming into you as well, okay? This day is going to be an extremely high intuition day for a lot of different people. Most portals are, so if you're starting to feel it early, that's kind of where it's coming from. And again, you have it filtering in until we get to this Thursday, getting ready to hit into this Friday. But so what happens on this Friday, the card originally did present itself in the reverse, so we're just going to talk about both sides of the coin here. When you get to that Thursday, now we're at a point where we're at between the Magician and the High Priestess, okay? So really what this is just trying to feel your way into this new information that's coming to you, all right? Whether, again, you're presenting something and gathering details to provide to someone else, you've got a message to share, and or new details are coming into you. What I'm saying to you at this particular moment, it's starting to formulate only because it's in the reverse position. So the Magician having all of the different elements, and the High Priestess being able to divulge that secret wisdom and that secret knowledge that's available to you is definitely on its way on that Thursday. When we get to Friday, we have the energy of the Ace of Wands traveling into the 2 of Wands. So it's like there's a gift that's coming to you, okay? There's another gift that's coming to you here. So this is a gift of reigniting your spark. This is a gift of the universe providing you with that new oomph that it is that you need, that deep-seated feeling that's in your gut, in your sacral chakra, that really wants to just kind of go forth and do this new thing. So the Ace of Wands is the gift of the universe coming through and then allowing you now to take this knowledge, take this wisdom, take this information and do something with it, because there's a choice that's going to be made very shortly to you. There's an opportunity that is coming towards you with that 2 of Wands energy. And of course, when the 2 of Wands shows up, it doesn't matter if you go left, it doesn't matter if you go right. You do the thing that makes you feel the best, because both of those are going to end up being in the same position, okay, at the end of the day. When we get to the Saturday energy, you have another bonus card. You have the Ace of Wands also transitioning itself into the 2 of Cups. So there is a gift of something new not only being sparkened and enlivened within you, but now you've got this Ace of Cups, which is also indicating that it's going to be in a very emotional, awesome experience for you. There's restoration that comes with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups refills your cup, so to speak. You got your spark back. You're feeling nice and fluid with what it is that you need to be able to do. And now you're transitioning. You're at that point where you're going to start taking a look at this 2 of Cups. So there's a union that's coming. There's definitely a message that's coming for you. There is a new union that is afoot for you. It doesn't have to be a relationship type of a thing. It could be potential business. It could be lots of different types of things, but there's definitely a union that is going to be presenting itself towards you, okay? When we get to when we get to Sunday's energy, which is the 11th, what we have is Mercury now traveling into the sign of Cancer. So Mercury before, where it was in retrograde up until this Wednesday, although it stopped being in retrograde on the 22nd, we still had that shadow period, right? So that shadow period stopped here on the 7th. Now Mercury is here for you, okay? And there's a lot of inspiration. So what we have here is this Ten of Swords moment that's now transitioning back into the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity that's coming with whatever was in your old past. There's something new that is here for you. It's burgeoning energy. It's beautiful energy, okay? And the bonus card that comes up with that was the Temperance card, this Patience card, merging in with the Devil here, okay? So the only... well, it's not really a warning, but with these two cards presenting themselves this way, there's something that you want so passionately, okay? Somewhere that you want to be so passionately. The only thing that the universe is saying is that, again, with Temperance, it's those two cups again. There's an opportunity for you to really put a lot of effort into what it is. So for some of you, I'm seeing that you are definitely going to be getting into a relationship, and that relationship is going to be powerful. You know, the devil gets a bad rap sometimes, but the devil, when it comes to relationships, is all the passion, it's all the feels, it's all of that longing and that wanting. It's that energy of, you know, that newness that comes with that type of a new relationship. And if you're realizing that you're at the end of an old and you're getting ready to pop into the new, I say that this is very beautiful energy, Pisces. This is awesome, okay? So I am going to take one card to go to each with the White Sage Tarot deck that's here. Okay. And by the way, I do have all the decks I'm using linked now in the description box if you're interested in trying to take a look at some of these different cards. Okay. But let's go and see what's going on with this Page of Wands transitioning into the night, wanting to travel very, very quickly with this new spark. Okay. What we have here is, I beg pardon, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is all about collaboration. This is about the beginnings of a new and strong foundation. Some of you have recently graduated positions. You could have graduated out of college or some sort of a higher learning type of a location. What you're being gifted is the opportunity to take that spark and start a new foundation. Okay, that's very gorgeous energy. A three-legged stool stands just as strong as a four-legged stool. This is very gorgeous information. So again, look for the signs and the synchronicities when it comes to this particular Monday, where again, Taurus, the Pentacle energy, is moving into the balsamic moon phase, okay? Be aware that there's going to be a lot more signs and synchronicity, especially when it comes to future options. If you don't have your mind 100% made up, that's not a problem. The universe is definitely setting you up for that, all right? So when we get to this Tuesday, again, this Five of Wands transitioning into the Six of Wands, it might have been a challenging type of a career, or it might have been a challenging school career, or it might have been something challenging that you had to go to as far as a certificate and a lot of competition within the group, or even if it was challenging for you, you again earned this position that you're getting ready to go into with the Six of Wands. What else can we give our Pisces about this Six of Wands energy that they're earning here? They're getting ready to recognize this and see this for themselves. Okay, so for some of you with the strength showing up in the reverse position, it is possible that the energy that you were feeling any contention with could have been with a Leo. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but at this point, and I feel this is the reason why the Ace is showing up here, is that you did a lot of work and you're tired and you might not feel very strong and you may not be feeling it specifically, but the universe knows that you do have it within you. So you're going to want to make sure that you take time to peel back a little bit and get your rest in where you possibly can. There is something that is great for you, and in order for you to take this new action on, you're going to have to make sure that you are feeling strong enough to move forward in this right direction. So take the rest where you can get it, okay? Extra water is not going to be hurting anybody at this particular moment, I will tell you that. Okay, so let's see what happens when we get into this portal day. This King of Swords, right? Transitioning his knowledge into this Page of Swords now, all right? This new clarity that's going to be arriving for you, okay? Lots of transitions on this day. Finish up any old projects. Turn in anything that needs to be done. Communicate with anyone that needs to have the communication. Okay, so you definitely got two cards that are here. We have the Devil. Again, major arcana of Capricorn showing up, and then you have the Fool. So in this position, what I am being shared or being told to share with you is that you are definitely having to, and you are going to be releasing yourself from something that you thought you couldn't do. And it is going to allow you to take this position of the Fool on. Okay, so this Neptune energy that wants to come for you, it's going to allow you. There's going to be this huge release that is going to take effect for you on this Wednesday, this portal day. And this is beautiful energy, okay? So, you know, when the Fool comes in, and a lot of that energy from the Fool is Uranus, but when the Fool comes in, it is talking about doing new things. We're talking about being an individual. We're talking about originality. We're talking about changes in communication, especially when it comes to technology. So there is a potential that you are relieving yourself from something that was old in the past, so that you can get to this new venture. But this is the knowledge that's coming to you, this transfer of knowledge that's coming to you on this particular day, okay? Now, when we get to this Thursday energy, let's figure out what's going on with the Magician and the High Priestess here. You're almost at the cusp of really realizing it at this point. Again, this card originally presented itself in the reverse position, so it is turning at this moment. There's a lot of inner knowledge within you that's getting ready to spark out. So let's figure out what's going on for our Pisces on this particular day. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands energy, my favorite queen. The Queen of Wands, completely kind, powerful, capable of taking care of her queendom. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but this is the energy of the female energy in the creation process at this particular moment. But the reason I love the Queen is that she actually starts to embody the doing of it as well. Will greatly share with her king when it gets to that point, but is very kind, knows what she wants, is very passionate. Again, a lot of entrepreneurial energy, holding one's self accountable for the things that need to get done and doing the thing. Okay, my favorite. Now, when we get to this Friday energy, this Ace of Wands transferring into this Two of Wands, now you've been gifted a spark. Now you've been gifted something again. And so now you have this big energetic ball. And if you would like to think about the world, the traditional with the world being held in the hand, this is it. You now have these gorgeous options, okay? All right, it wants to be this card, and this is now the King of Cups. So it is possible that on this particular day, you are going to be engaging with another water sign. I do definitely feel that this is your energy. I feel, Pisces, that you're in your energy with this King of Cups that's sitting here right now, completely comfortable with where it is that you need to go. Completely comfortable, completely kind, completely set up in the way that you know that you have the power within you to go and do this new venture. And you're just floating along at this point. You're taking control of what needs to happen at this particular moment, okay? So when we get to the Saturday energy, this next gift, this next ace, not only do you have choices, now there's going to be a union. There's going to be someone that steps into your world, Pisces, okay? Will you notice them? I think you will. Okay, so we've got the Hangman energy that pops out here. And the Hangman in the reverse position means that you are going to have to allow this energy to come into your world. This is a little tiny bit of resistance, not a lot. The Hangman in its upright position is telling you that there's some additional information that is required for you to go in and see this opportunity. With the Hangman being in reversed, if you feel like you got everything that you needed out of it here, then you're going to be in a good position to do the next thing and make this next choice when it comes available to you. But just be cautious that you are not discounting someone that is in your midst. In fact, I'm going to take another card on that Hangman right there. So we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse position at this particular moment. Yeah, there's a little bit of softening up that the universe is asking you to do. You've been through a lot of work, and that's great. And now you are going to be provided with this new opportunity. The Queen of Swords in the reverse position is just saying that you need to soften up just a little bit. Make sure that you are giving whoever is approaching you an opportunity to say their piece. And that's basically what it boils down to. Now, when we get to the Sunday energy, when Mercury goes into Cancer in this huge inspirational moment, this Ten of Swords, again, it's the end of something that was old, okay? It's the end of an old cycle. It's the end of a way an old relationship was managing itself, okay? I'll just put it that way. And now there's the spark of this new piece of information, this Ace of Wands. And so now the Queen of Swords is coming in here saying, okay, we're going to gift you with this ace. And yes, you have decisions that you're going to make. Now you can be very stabby with that Ace of Swords, or you can be very clean and very precise with the things that need to be chopped off in layers, if that's basically what it comes down to. And again, there's temperance here in the mix with this Capricorn energy that's showing up. So there is a little bit of patience that needs to take place. There is some healing also that is taking place within this level of relationship, if it happens to be some sort of a relationship or business proposal or anything else that is on its way. Okay, so we have the Emperor that's in the reverse position, major arcana of Aries, that's sitting here. Where's your self-will when it comes to this? Can you allow yourself, if you have to, be the one that makes the change or a break in a relationship, or set the stage for how it needs to be done? Do you have the energy within you to do that? Okay. The Emperor in reverse is just indicating that maybe your self-will may not be there. So I do feel that this individual that's approaching you, Pisces, is this kind of a hot, like, little steamy romance for some of you. Not all of you, but oh my goodness gracious, look at that. We got the sun. The sun is shining on this. The sun is shining on this opportunity to you guys. This is freedom. This is travel. This is also victory. It's all of the different things that comes with it, okay? And so you have to be able to appreciate the fact that this is a lot of hot, steamy energy. Now, we do have the Eight of Swords energy that popped up, and they did say take another one here. We have the Eight of Swords, which is going to be putting someone in the position of, oh my gosh, shouldn't I? That waffling that goes back and forth. Listen, at the end of the day, if something is not 100% feeling comfortable to you in your body, your mind, and your spirit, then don't do it, of course. But there is a lot of powerful energy that's sitting here with this sun. Let's get another card on this, please. Temperance and the Devil. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so getting back to utilizing the efforts that you have within you, being drawn down by this King of Cups, and that is knowing absolutely through and through what is going to be the right decision for you. Okay, that's basically what this boils down to. You're going to get out of this energy of should I, shouldn't I, and what is really, there's nothing holding you to this fire, so to speak. I do feel like I said, this is like a lot of heavy new relationship type of a situation. Someone's going to be coming on very, very strong is what I feel, and only you are going to be able to manage and temper the energy of the Devil that's showing up here. There is a need for patience, but also and the need to not jump into something without you having an opportunity to think it all through. But at the end of the day, the Nine of Cups moment shows up, and that means that there is this, again, 9 action that shows up. Take action on whatever it is that you need to be able to have available to you at this particular moment so that you can carry forward. At the end of the day, this is actually a very beautiful reading. Like I said, this is going to be a pivotal moment, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the water signs first. And I think that you're going to be in a great position. Oh, they said I forgot to show the bottom. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So not only are you going to be at a point where you have everything that you need to do it, the Ten of Cups is saying now you have enough to now spill over onto other individuals. So perhaps there's something else that is coming towards you. I'm just going to take another couple. The Eight of Cups underneath that is saying that you are definitely considering very strongly. Look at all this 8, 9, 10 energy that's showing up here. This is a lot of sequential information. This is, you know, promotion through all of those different energies. So this Eight of Cups, yeah, perfect. Okay, and it might end up being that you make a decision at the end of the day that either you're not ready or this other individual that's in your midst may be a little bit immature to be able to handle what it is that you have going on. And then that brings us back to this Three of Cups, and that should be joyous for you regardless. Okay, so that is what I have for you on those, a few extra cards. Now we're going to finish this off with a couple of our angel cards. So this is our Angel Therapy card by Dorian Virtue. Angel Therapy for our Pisces. I know it flipped. Where'd it go? Here we go. Singing and dancing. So express yourself and waken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Yes. So many things can get done when you are aligning that chakra column all the way up and down with natural just dancing, just going out and celebrating, doing what it is that you need to do. And that actually will give you a lot of clarity. So singing and dancing is something that is for you. It has a lot to do with aligning your chakras for clarity, okay? Let's get through here with the angel guidance cards. Nope, nope. Okay, thank you. There is a sacred plan. There is a sacred plan with whatever this situation happens to be. You can take from it what it is that you feel that you want to be able to take from it, but there is something that is destined for you, and it is going to be great. There's a sacred plan, so you definitely need to trust. You do have some deeper inner knowing. It's coming up to the surface. You've done all the work. You've done all the hard work that's necessary. Allow the universe to provide you with this sacred plan, okay? Your, again, intuition and heightened sense of intuition and transitions and lots of synchronicities and signs are going to show up over this next week for people. So make sure that you are taking time to go within. You got to find a space. You got to find a spot where you can have that quiet time to yourself every single day, even if it's just for 10 minutes, so that you can try to receive that information. Okay. So we have 2 cards. Yes. What did I just say? Alignment. It is so necessary. And I try to tell people the simplest way to get into alignment, if you don't have crystals or if you don't have all those different types of things, is walking and dancing around. It does something with shifting your spine and putting you into alignment. So there is information that you should be aware of as far as trying to get yourself into alignment there, okay? And then the other card that pops out here for you, Pisces, is fire. Solaris Sublime. Okay, so I am going to say that this fire energy that is here in your midst is here for you. And you need to be able to also very specifically take a look at what's going on with your sacral chakra. For sure, that is where the seat of your passion actually wants to show up, to actually harness that creativity. So that is going to be very, very important for you. Okay. All right. So finally, what we're going to do is go into the Sacred Geometry book, and we're going to pull out a little bit more information from the tetrahedron, which is talking about taking the action that needs to happen. So the mantra, should you want to take advantage of it, is the following. I take back my power and trust in my ability to succeed. I take back my power and trust in my ability to succeed. I take back my power and trust in my ability to succeed. And so it is for you, okay? If you want to take a look at some crystal medicine to use while you're going through this different transition period, of course you can use a platonic solid in the shape of the tetrahedron. Citrine would be good, and also pyrite. There's a second affirmation that goes with this, and I really feel it's important. My ego is in perfect balance. It is my drive, my motivation, my will to succeed. I am motivated. I am empowered. I am driven. I do not fear success. I am successful. That's powerful. That is very, very powerful. Okay, so Pisces, that's what I have for you for this week. I hope that you were able to resonate with the majority of the detail that I provided here. If you were, make sure that you give it a like, comment, share it out to someone else that you think might take an appreciative stance towards how I deliver the content here. If you didn't, that's okay. Make sure that you're taking a look at your sun, your moon, your rising, and find your sign for the North Node. That's very, very important over the rest of this year here. And with that, I just want to say thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'm welcome again to all of my new subscribers. That's what I have for you this week. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Many blessings. Bye for now.